Namaste friends, today I am going to tell you some amazing and very interesting facts about my country, India. India is a unique country which is full of facts that range from world records to unexplainable phenomena. These facts will help you to know and better understand its culture and people. India is such a diverse country with huge population, varying landscapes and bustling cities. My country is changing constantly and developing with great pace. That is why I find it so exciting. So let's dive into these cool and interesting facts about India. Fact number 1. The city of Varanasi is believed to be one of the oldest living cities in the world. The city of Varanasi in Indian state of Uttar Pradesh is not only regarded as the spiritual capital of India but also one of the oldest cities in the world. With a population of over 1 million people, Varanasi dates back to 11 BC. India's oldest city sites on the Ganga river where Hindu pilgrims travels to bath in sacred water to perform traditional funerals. Found along the river are over 2000 temples including the Kashi Vishwanath temple. Once a bustling trading city, Varanasi is now a hugely popular tourist destination with millions of people all over the world visiting every year. Fact number 2. India is home to the famous Holi festival. The Holi festival is a Hindu festival that takes place over 2 days. It originated in India and celebrates love, spring and new life. Holi is usually celebrated in March as it marks the end of winter and the arrival of spring. During the first day of Holi, people gather around a bonfire which is known as Holika to celebrate good triumphing over evil. The second day of festival is one most people will know, and it includes lots of colorful perfume powder, paint, water pistols and balloons. People launch all these things at each other in the streets, which ultimately creates a colorful bloodbath. For this reason, Holi festival is also known as the Festival of Colors. Over the course of 2 days, the festival celebrates the legend of Holika and Prahlad and the god Krishna. Fact number 3. Chenab Bridge is the highest railway bridge in the world. The Chenab Bridge is found in the Jammu and Kashmir area of India and crosses over the river Chenab. Total length of the Chenab River is 1315 meters and the height is a whopping 359 meters above the river bed level, and it will be higher than the Eiffel Tower. This makes it the highest railway bridge in the world. The bridge is truly an engineering marvel. The bridge is undertaken by the Ministry of Railways and costed around $92 million. The bridge will boost the connectivity of Kashmir Valley to other parts of the country. Fact number 4. India has the third highest amount of billionaires in the world. India is a country that has a huge amount of wealth inequality. In 2019, it was estimated that the richest 10% of the Indian population owned about 80.7% of the wealth, and the top 1% of the population in regard to wealth earned about 21% of country's total income. This makes even more sense what you see that India has the third highest number of billionaires in the world, behind USA and China. In total, India claims to have nearly about 7,000 ultra-high net worth individuals with assets of over $30 million and roughly 140 billionaires across the country. Fact number 5. About 70% of the world's spices alone come from India. A spice is a plant substance that is mainly used for coloring food and making it more flavorful. India uses plenty of spices throughout the country for their mouth-watering recipes, which is probably part of the reason that Indian cuisine has become so popular across the world. Today, about 70% of the world's spices alone come from India, which is a crazy amount. Some of the most popular spices include black pepper, cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, paprika, turmeric, and vanilla are produced in India. India produces multiple spices and most of them produced in the southern part of the country. India produces around 1.5 million tons of spices annually, and this makes it the leading producer. Fact number 6. The game Snakes and Ladders originated in India. The board game Snakes and Ladders originally came from ancient India. The game was known as Mokshpat or Mokshpatmu. It's believed that it was played at early as 2nd century BC. Although it's not known exactly who invented the game, historians believe it was created to teach morals to children and lessons about karma in a way that children might understand. The squares where the letters start were originally supposed to represent virtue, and the squares that had the head of snake were supposed to represent evil. In the original Hindu game, the snakes outnumbered the amount of ladders. The game was then translated to English and transported back to England during the 19th century during the colonial times. The game was modified and stripped for any moral aspects, and the number of ladders and snakes were made equal. The game was then named Snakes and Ladders or Shoots and Ladders in US. Fact number 7. India is home to the wettest inhabited place on earth. The state of Meghalaya is found in northeast India, is home to the wettest inhabited place on earth. The villages of Mawsynram has an average rainfall of around 12,000 millimeters. That is about 470 inches of rain every year. That works out at nearly 33 millimeters of rain per day. It is so wet here that the people who work outdoors tends to wear full body umbrellas made from banana leaf and bamboo. This large amount of rainfall is due to the proximity to the Bay of Bengal. In this area, the monsoon season lasts for about 6 months, from June to September. During this season, rain can last for days at a time, and flooding is always inevitable. Fact number 8. India has the second highest population in the world. India currently has the second highest population in the world, with China having the highest. The country is estimated to have a population over around 1.3 billion people, with the highest populated cities being Delhi and Mumbai, each with a population over 10 million people. In 1951, India became the first developing country to start a family planning program. Since then, India's population has quadrupled. Current projections by the UN Department of Economic and Social Affairs estimates that the country's population will reach 1.5 billion by 2030 and 1.64 billion in 2050. Fact number 9. India has the highest population of vegetarians in the world. If you ever traveled throughout India, then you might know that India is a country where there are plenty of delicious vegetarian meals. It is estimated that between 15 to 30% of India's population are strictly vegetarian due to culture and religious beliefs. Hinduism and Jainism are two most significant religions that practice vegetarianism in India. Many others choose to eat only fish instead of land animals. History shows that due to spread of Jainism throughout India and teachings of Buddha, being a vegetarian became a lot more common. And now it is so common in India that Western food chains like KFC have actual vegetarian menu. Fact number 10. There is a famous glacial lake in India which is known as Roopkund Lake. Roopkund Lake is found in the state of Uttarakhand at the bottom of Trishul, which is a group of 3 Himalayan peaks. The lake is located at 5,029 meters above the sea level and has been given the nickname the Lake of Skeletons. When a British forest ranger was patrolling the area in 1942, he came upon hundreds of human skeletal remains. It is estimated that to date around 600 to 800 skeletons have been found here. The lake remains frozen for most of the year, and it's only when the snow melts that the skeletons become visible. After carbon dating some of the remains, scientists found that some of the skeletons were over 1,200 of years old. Even more strange, some of the skeletons' deaths are separated in time by as much as 1,000 years, meaning a single catastrophic event couldn't have led all their deaths. For now, there is still no explanation to why all these people died here during different periods of time. So the Lake of Skeletons still remains a mystery. Fact number 11. India is the home to 75% of world's tiger population. When it comes to the national animals and symbols, India is probably the coolest. It is the Bengal tiger, which is sadly an endangered species. However, thanks to the conservation efforts, and the number of tigers in India are finally increasing. Since 2006, it's estimated that the amount of tigers in the wild has doubled, which gave us the hope for this beautiful species. Now India is the home for the 75% of the world's tiger population, which is pretty special. There are plenty of national parks throughout India where tigers can be spotted. And if you are lucky enough to catch a glimpse of one, it's a pretty special experience. Some of the most popular national parks to visit include Ranthambore National Park, Badhavgarh National Park, Tadoba National Park. Fact number 12. India introduced shampoo to the world. Among many facts about India, this is one of the biggest source of amazement. The first ever shampoo was used by the locals in India. Dried Indian gooseberry mixed with many other herbs was used to wash hair, a recipe that is still used in the country today. The word shampoo is derived from the Hindi word champu. Fact number 13. First country to mine diamonds. Among the most historical facts about India is that it was the first and only country to mine and produce diamonds. Mining dated back to 4th century BC and lasted for about 1000 years before others started mining them. The first diamonds found in India came from the Krishna River Delta. Later, diamonds were discovered in Brazil and South Africa, which then added more diamonds to the diamond market. Fact number 14. Largest milk producer. Among many cool facts about India is that it also takes the title of being the largest milk producer in the world. Within the last 6 years, production has grown by 35.61%. This growth rate has led to 198.4 million tons of milk from 2019 to 2020. The government has even overseen specific measures to increase milk and livestock production, ensuring it remains the number one producer. The highest producing states in the country include Uttar Pradesh, Gujarat, Rajasthan, Punjab, Madhya Pradesh, and Andhra Pradesh. Fact number 15. Lonar Lake. In the state of Maharashtra, there is a lake called Lonar Lake, a notified National Geoheritage Monument. It was formed around 52,000 years ago when a meteor crashed at its site. This unusual lake is one of 4 hypervelocity craters formed in basaltic rocks. Its size is 3,900 feet in diameter and 449 feet deep. Lonar Lake's waters are both saline and alkaline, making it very unique. Extensive research has been done on this lake to examine its various characteristics and aspects. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed. And if you know any other fact about India, then please share it with me in the comment section.